Hello, one and all, and welcome to my predictions video for tonight's NXT TakeOver Respect special event. This is going to be, in my opinion, it has the potential to be a very good show. Another good show produced by the series of TakeOver events. I don't think there's been a bad one to this date, and they're always something to look forward to. So, with that, let's look at the 6 announced matches for tonight's TakeOver Respect card. And we'll start with the undercard. We have Asuka versus Dana Brooke. Now, I see Asuka winning. I don't see why you wouldn't have her win. And I think her and Dana will put on an okay to an enjoyable match. You know, it'll be interesting to see how they work with one another, as Asuka has never wrestled before in NXT, and I'm looking forward to what she can bring to the women's division on NXT. And so I'm picking Asuka over Dana Brooke. The next match we have is Apollo Crews taking on Prince Pretty Tyler Breeze. Now, I like both these guys. I feel like Tyler Breeze would need the win more. He hasn't been able to muster together some wins, and it's been a long time since he's had a win on a TakeOver special. So I, for one, feel that Tyler Breeze needs to win more. However, I'm predicting that they're going to have Apollo Crews continue to remain undefeated, and therefore he will defeat Tyler Breeze on this show. So I'm picking Crews over Breeze. Then we have our 2 semifinal matches in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. We have Finn Bálor and Samoa Joe teaming up to take on the Mechanics of Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. Should be an interesting match. Never seen these teams face off yet. So let's see what they've got to show. This is an easy pick. I definitely see Bálor and Joe getting the win over Dawson and Wilder, because I believe that this tournament, with Bálor and Joe making it this far, will be the catalyst to set up for their feud over the NXT title for NXT TakeOver London. And I think that'll be a tremendous match and a tremendous feud for the NXT brand. So I definitely see something going down in the finals when Bálor and Joe make it there. Either Bálor turns on Joe, or Joe turns heel on Bálor. Personally, I'd like to see Bálor as a heel. I think it would work well, and I don't know, it'd just be interesting. And yeah, so I'm picking Finn Bálor and Samoa Joe to defeat the Mechanics. Then we have our second semifinal matchup for the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. We have Jason Jordan and Reddy Willing and Chad Gable taking on the team of Baron Corbin and Rhyno. This is a tough pick, because I could see either of these two teams winning. I think they'll put on a pretty enjoyable match. But I have to make a pick. So I'm picking Jason Jordan and Chad Gable to beat Corbin and Rhyno. I don't see Corbin. I see there being some type of miscommunication, or them not being entirely on the same page, because they've known to, they've been opponents before and have had a feud. So maybe there will be some type of tension, I'm not sure. But I definitely, for some reason, see Jordan and Gable advancing to the finals, and they have a good shot of winning this thing. So I'm picking Jason Jordan and Chad Gable to go over Corbin and Rhyno and advance to the finals. Then we have our finals for the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. So I'm picking Bálor and Joe to face off against Gable and Jordan, which should be a tremendous match. I would really like to see that. Who I'd pick to win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, I would have to go with Jason Jordan and Chad Gable. I feel like they would benefit so much more from it. They would be able to brag about it. It would give them something else to add, to their already great characters on NXT, and would really elevate them as a tag team in the NXT tag team division, and could potentially allow them to, face the Vaudevillains for the tag team titles somewhere down the line. So I feel like Jason Jordan and Chad Gable deserve to win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, and I see a split occurring between Bálor and Joe, which will cause them to lose the match. So yeah, that's what I'm picking to win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Then finally, in our main event, for the first time ever in the history of NXT, the women will be main eventing NXT TakeOver Respect. What a tremendous opportunity. Bayley versus Sasha Banks in a 30-minute Iron Man match for the NXT Women's Championship is going to steal the show. It might even be better than their previous match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, which I was present for. It was definitely a match of the year candidate, if not the best match all year. Not just men, not just women, the whole thing. It was epic. And it goes to show you, you give these women a chance, they will succeed, Vince. If you would do it on the main roster, we truly could have a women's revolution like we're having. This is where the women's revolution is happening, and I'm so happy that these women are going to have the opportunity, and they will. I know they're going to give it their all and probably steal the show. And this is just a 30-minute Iron Man match, something different. I love it. NXT always ups the bar. You have a rematch. You're not just going to have a rematch, another singles match. No, you're going to add a stipulation to it. And that's what I love about NXT. It ups the ante. It gets you excited. And they're going to lay it all on the line. And I see Bayley walking in and walking out with her NXT Women's Championship. That's who I see winning, because I see Sasha Banks now transitioning onto, the main roster. And hopefully to bigger and better things. Hopefully. And yeah, so I'm picking Bayley to walk out as NXT Women's Champion. And a lot of people have been suggesting that Nia Jax could finally make her debut on this show. And I could see it happening with her laying out Bayley, setting up the next program for NXT TakeOver London with a Nia Jax versus Bayley feud for the NXT Women's Championship. So there's a lot of possibilities here, and this is going to be, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a great show. Can't wait to look forward to watching it. And I know all these guys and girls are going to bust their ass because NXT is so much better than Raw and SmackDown. It ain't even funny. So this 2-hour special is going to be a hell of a lot better than Raw was this week. And it's probably going to be a lot better than Hell in a Cell is going to be this upcoming month. So once again, NXT will probably put on a great show, and I can't wait for it. So yeah, those are my thoughts and predictions. My predictions for NXT TakeOver Respect. Click that like and subscribe button if you want to stay tuned for more content. I will be trying to upload my NXT TakeOver Respect review hopefully sometime this weekend, so be on the lookout for that. And once again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. And with that, I am out. Peace.